Hi, friends. Today I just want to talk about the raw and realness of everyday life and trying to be spiritual in your everyday life and how it really can't be forced. My name is Megan Kieran. I'm a Reiki healer and spiritual coach, and I want to get real with you. Not everything is love and light, not everything is high vibe, high frequency. A lot of this spiritual path includes us going into our deep awakenings, inner work, shadow work, looking at our past traumas, healing our inner child, but no one really talks about the mundane, the boring, the real life. And I want to tell you that for the past 2.5, 3 years, my spiritual path has been boring. Nothing really has happened. And yes, I was pregnant twice. I brought my children into the world, but my energy was meant to go towards them, and everything happening spiritually, energetically, within my third eye, my Reiki healing was on pause. And it was confusing because I wanted to continue my spiritual work. I wanted to create content to share with others about spirituality and their awakening journey, but I couldn't. I just couldn't force it. I can't show up inauthentically, and all of my energy was meant to go elsewhere during that time. And it was really freaking boring. Like, I'm telling you, I did 30 puzzles during that time. I consisted of doing baby dishes, doing a lot of dishes, a lot of laundry, and in the moments in between, I was so tired. I just wanted to binge watch something on Netflix and like not think about anything. And I kind of shamed myself for that. Like, why am I not continuing this spiritual work? I know I have a mission. I want to write a book. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to make videos, but like I couldn't do anything. And there is so much beauty in just not being able to do anything. That itself is you doing the inner work. And at the time, I didn't realize that. In retrospect, I realized that time of pause was so needed for me to step into this new version that I'm becoming. And before motherhood versus after, for me, is a huge shift. And I think my children catapulted this next version of myself and helped me shed that old layer, all those old layers of skin that I had that needed to be wiped away. But I needed that pause of just boring human life to understand that. It was like I went from having this massive awakening 5 years ago, getting so many signs, synchronicity, doing readings, being on podcasts, to like absolutely nothing. And I just couldn't force it. So I don't know if anyone's felt the same way or is going through the same thing, but you just can't force yourself to do anything. And following the guidance of not doing anything was me doing my spiritual work, was me just doing that inner work and me going on my awakening path. And since then, it's been a natural opening to me being able to create content again, me actually finishing my book, finding an agent for my book, marketing to publishers right now, which is like something I couldn't have even fathomed doing a year ago. So divine timing plays a big part in this, because we can't force ourselves to do anything. We have to go along the path that just feels natural, that feels right, even if it's doing absolutely nothing, even if it's just living this mundane, boring life. So I'm here to tell you it's normal if you don't feel like you're spiritual, if you feel like you've been on a certain path down a certain way and now you just want to pause completely, because that is when the real transformation is happening. And right now I'm seeing the end of this transformation. I'm seeing the results of it as everything is opening up in my external world. So you got this. Don't force yourself to be spiritual. Don't force yourself to do anything that you don't want to do, because your inner self knows. Your body knows. Your body will tell you when to slow down and do nothing. So just follow that guidance, and everything else will align up in divine timing. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you next time. Namaste.